Hey everyone, thought since it's such a nice day out and I got out a little early, I'd do a quick tour of the van, so haven't gotten to that yet. So starting right here at the side, I did go ahead and I put 3/4 inch decking on the bottom with plywood, and I framed out some of my larger tools to keep them organized. I keep my recovery and vacuum, and I've got a toolbox mounted here with sheet metal tools and wrenches and a lot of oddball tools that don't really have a place in my tool bags. So really easily accessible from without getting in the van. And along with all these, you know, I don't like keeping these on the shelves. I gotta climb in every time. So these are what I use the most. You know, I've got my lockout tag out kit, drill bits, my temperature probes, H10 leak detector, my scales, socket sets and stuff like that. So I keep gloves, all that stuff really easily accessible. Up here I've got this Rubbermaid Fast Track. They sell it at Home Depot, and you can cut it to size and buy the custom hooks for different purposes. That's for garden hoses. That hook's designed for it. So I keep all my hose and some rolls of copper, extension cords, ropes, my harness, some extra gauge sets. Keeps it all nice and neat. So down in that little space there, I got 2 big pieces of pipe I use as breaker bars if I absolutely have to on my larger pipe wrenches. Up here I keep some bins with that thermo spray stuff and leak detector, some evaporator cleaners. In there I keep a lot of electrical control wire and electrical repair things like that. Tapes, all kinds of electrical pipe, duct tape, Armaflex tape. My refrigerant stays up there. I'm not proud of that. That's not ideal, but I don't have a rack right now, so it's what I got to deal with. I keep the power tools that I use the most just hanging right there. That's got that hinge on there, and underneath that I keep all my electrical crimp connectors, hardware, concrete anchors, washers, just you name it, I've got it in there. I keep my battery chargers and batteries in there. Down there I keep nuts, bolts, and washers. And then I framed out the bottom of that shelving so that I could store chemicals and oil and leak detector and my vacuum pump drain pan. That piece of plywood there is cut to fit my hand truck, which I keep strapped to the top of the van. It's convertible to a cart, so when I have it in cart mode, I plop that down and I can transport a lot more. I've shown this before, but this is where I keep my grease gun, caulk gun, and then a couple sizes of tie wraps, just so they're easy to get to. Come around to the back. I keep my big Vito bag strapped right there open so I can pull from it as needed. I keep extra gas in that cabinet there. It fits a nitrogen tank, 2 MAP gases, 2 propanes, and 2 acetylens, believe it or not. Extra oxygen, another larger nitrogen tank back there. Torches stay here, oil pump, fire extinguisher, kind of a homemade first aid kit from an ammo can, extra wire nuts. I keep scrap pipe and PVC in this 4-inch PVC piece. It's good for service to make repairs. And then I keep my bungees on that piece of conduit. It keeps them straight and not tangled up. So on this side I keep a couple purpose-built buckets. I got an iron pipe bucket, I got a brazing bucket, and another fitting bucket for copper and PVC. Keep some digital gauges and psychrometer stuff like that, micron gauge, and that Rubbermaid tote. Not much overhead as far as parts. Our company doesn't really like to do it that way. That's just the way it is for me. Most of our customers have redundancies that can hold them over until we can order the right part, or they already have parts for us to swap. So keep extra manifolds and gauges in that drawer. I keep rigging, straps, paracord, ratchet straps in the bottom. And this is all safety stuff. I got extra hearing, eye, and glove protection. Company's huge on safety, so I keep a lot of extra. You can see the plywood really makes things nice to slide in and out. and it also helped, like I said, with the framing. I had something to anchor to. So all in all, that's really it. I like to keep it like this as much as I can. I just like working out of it. I don't mind running to the van and looking for something. It doesn't take any time, and because I made use of the label maker, I can send anybody to my van and they're not going to have any problems finding anything for me. So that's about it. The front is not glamorous. It's clean, but there's really nothing in there to show. I keep it pretty empty, except what I need. Oh, I guess the last thing is that cabinet in there. I do keep extra gear, clothing and gear. I've got muck boots, arc flash, and my big insulated coveralls, some reflective vests, and the arc flash helmet and all that. So I'm ready for all weather, all seasons, and that's really it if I'm doing a quick video on this. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it and maybe can use a couple ideas from it. I know every van's really personal and it really depends on the aspects of HVAC you're doing. I mean, this wouldn't be feasible for an installer, so I get that. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. You all have a good weekend. Thanks.